Relax Melt Wax. I will be your host today. My name is Erica, and I am your host every day. But here we go for another joyous episode. Turn that down a little bit. All right, so I don't know why these candles are so low. Hi, how are you? Welcome. Lovely to see you all as always. Hello. Okay, I'm going to grab some candles and see if maybe I just don't need to trim them. Perhaps that's the deal. But that might be too much, so we're gonna find out. Hi. Yeah, I do have my hair higher, but then I have a bun down here because it can't all fit. Hello. But yeah, today I just had enough of having hair, so today is ponytail time. Welcome, welcome. I'm Erica, and I own TreasuredLetter, and we're gonna make stickers out of wax, like so. Y'all are gonna help me make some sticker orders and just have a lovely time together. I went to a movie tonight with Dan's mom and aunt. I saw Naked Gun, and that isn't my type of movie, but it actually had me laugh, like in some places. And Pamela Anderson, I think that's her name, stunning. So that was fun. How was your day? I worked, I had piano lesson. I was very busy today, so I was happy that I could like fit that in, and I had so many snacks. So many snacks. Hello. The goal for today is $50 in sales or donations, and we're trying to get to 6,200 subs. Let's see where we're at. Yeah. So, welcome. Thank you, my friend. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Hi. All right, so this is sealing wax, which is the same type of wax I use to close envelopes. But we're gonna make stickers. This is a dark green, blue, teal, and then like a regular green. So we are making this to start, and then after that, we're going to be making some orders, which are a bunch of like these scallop seashell things. So I have to find where I put that, and then we shall make them, and hopefully you love them. Hi, Catherine, how are you? Hi, Turtle. What is the like goal? 150? I don't know. That's what we're going with. We'll see what happens. Did I put, oh my gosh, the reason I can't find it is because I actually put the stamp away. In what world? Okay. Today, I'm feeling extra because if you didn't know, I am a poet, and therefore I go around and I write live poetry for people, and I also make poetry on my website, and I type it out on a vintage typewriter, and I seal it with wax, and I love it. But because I'm a poet, I'm a very emotional lady. So earlier I was feeling every feeling you could feel all at once. So now I'm a little discombobulated, but sometimes you just get in your feels, and here we are. So, welcome. So if I'm a little chill today, that's why. I'm feeling much better because I had a lot of things, but I feel like it's important to be real. So, that's where we're at. Hello. And I had an extra day. Well, I hope your day gets much better. Hello in the UK. You write your own poetry. That's amazing. Hi. Oh, that's awesome. Hello. Hi, Lily. Okay, this is a beautiful wax seal handle. and I'm feeling extra, so that's what we will be using. I need to make some of these, so we're going to be making them today. Y'all are helping me make an order. But if you would like an order of your own of stickers or poetry or jewelry, it's TreasuredLetter.com. For jewelry, I have lockets. So it has wax inside. I put my logo in this one too because I wear it. Hi, Gloom. Thank you. Welcome, my friend. And then this is a mini locket. Isn't it cute? It's cute. Okay. Anyway, so this candle is working much better. So apparently these ones are lower and I don't need to trim them. But how was your day? I hope it was good. So on Saturday, I went and did poetry live. It went really, really well. I was shocked by the kind reception that I had. So I will be doing that more. I'm going to be traveling out of Rhode Island, in Rhode Island, doing a bunch of different things. So if you have an idea of a place that you think would do well, it just needs to be a space where a lot of people are congregated, but it's not like at someone's store or something. Do you know what I mean? So I have a couple places in mind. So I'm going to be working towards that. And I will be doing Waterfire in Providence, Rhode Island again next month, because it's right after my honeymoon. So it's good timing. Thank you. I'm from Rhode Island. So New England accent. Happy birthday. Hi. That is true. Jody's right. So on the website, there's an option to sponsor a giveaway. And what that means is that someone paid it forward and we do a giveaway in their honor. So tomorrow on TikTok, we're actually doing a giveaway at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Treasured Letter. So if you also have TikTok and you want to join along, it'll be tomorrow night. And we're going to be doing sticker giveaway where we make stickers on the stream and then I choose somebody in the chat and they win them and I mail them. Well, I don't actually choose. I just have y'all pick a number and then whoever wins, you know. But that will be tomorrow, so that's pretty exciting. Hello in Germany. That's amazing. Hi. Thank you for being here. So next month I'm going to Italy on my honeymoon, and Dan and I have never been to Europe together, so I'm really very excited. Isn't that lovely? Oh, so pretty. So I've never been to Germany, but I would love to. It looks beautiful there. Thanks, Brian. This is merch from I'm gonna say fellow YouTuber as if I don't know if I can say that, y'all. I mean, I know that I'm starting off as being a YouTuber and stuff, but they have I don't know, 10 million subscribers or something. So I don't know that I can say fellow, but it is. Highly recommend. Y'all know that, well, if you didn't know, this is a community based on kindness where I'm trying to be less afraid of people and help people feel like there's a little bit of hope in the world by spreading kindness and having this lovely community. And I like what they do because it's called Yes Siri, and their whole concept is getting out of your comfort zone, which is what we always talk about. So I was really happy to find them. So this is their merch. But if you would like Treasured Letter merch, that also exists at TreasuredLetter.com. Thank you. Welcome. I was wondering, that's so cool. Hello. Hello in the UK. My sisters live there. I always say they're good kids as if they're not full grown adults. Everyone always thinks they're 5. But they do live there. This came out really pretty. So, you ready? This is the Treasured Letter sticker of the day. Look how gorgeous that forest dark green is. Obsessed. Oh, I love this. Usually I've been doing silver with green, but I want to see what gold looks like, so we're going to do that. And then someone had ordered 20 of these, and I've made a total of 2 so far. So I need to make a bunch of those. So if you're looking for a relaxing evening, you have found it. We are going to be making seashells together. Hello. Welcome. I don't know about that. Welcome. I'm a full-blown introvert. I understand. You know what, Vintage? It's practice makes progress, as we always say here. So even if you're an introvert, if you work at it, you'll be slightly less of an introvert. And that's basically close enough. Because you do what you can do, you know? So I may be absolutely positively terrified of people, but I sat outside for 5 hours and wrote over 30 poems and talked to strangers. And I thought I was going to die. I was so scared. But I got there. So there's hope for us all. Ta-da! Hi, Lee. They're all going to be different colors, but I was notified that their favorite color is green, so the first one will be green. And then some of them will have like shades of green in there. But everything else is whatever we deem. This is pretty. Oh, I like this. I always think green and gold looks, I don't know, expensive. It looks like a pricey color combination. I don't know how else to describe that. But do you know what I mean? It's like a fancy vibe. All right, so that being said, I did totally forget until you asked, so thank you, that their favorite color is green, so we do need to make one that is all green, because that makes sense. And then we will make other ones also. These are some greens. That'll be pretty. Because we're making so many of the same one, ideally, I would have a cup of ice here. But I don't, so we'll see how far we get. Hi, Color, how are you? Absolutely, we can. That sounds lovely, Ashley. Although by the time this is done, I will have forgotten, so please ask again. Just remind me. 100 likes and $100, that would be crazy. These are stickers made out of wax. Is that what it is, Leaf? Because I never know what that means. Welcome. I am married. I'm going on my honeymoon in how long, y'all? A month? Soon. Hi, dear. Howdy. Welcome back, Silent. Thanks, John. So, I'm going on the 5th. So what does that mean for now? I do not know. I don't know where we're at in the month, but that's where I'm going. Hello. Welcome. Y'all are lovely. Okay, so this is a green color combo. Sage green. This green I haven't named yet. I think we were going with frog green, regular green, sage green. So then after that, we will make whatever color combinations you think are pretty, because they told me I could do whatever I wanted. I like when orders are like, surprise me, because I love surprises. And I like being really extra, so. Welcome. How long does it take to melt? I'd say when all is said and done, and I'm making a bunch of them, like 6 minutes maybe. To like, from start to finish, like 6 to 8 minutes, and you have a sticker. Does that make sense? Like maybe 4 minutes to like actually melt, and then I color it, and I put the backing on it. Goblin green, that is true. That is true. Welcome. Hello. All right, so I feel like, who is she today? Because I have a ponytail. I'm shocking myself. This is really long hair for me, y'all. Really long hair. I did not remember water, but I did have a container of water and a container of iced tea during the movie. I don't know how I did that. Maybe half a container of iced tea. Anyway, the point is I had peanut butter cups, half a chocolate bar, popcorn, iced tea, and water, and some chips, all of which were just in my bag, except for the popcorn. So I was just a little menace. I love that song. Thanks, Edward. Okay, so that's looking nice. I did, oh my gosh, but it was crazy. So my car got fixed. I was so excited. Then this morning, I had a doctor's appointment, all is well. I just had to go. So I had a doctor's appointment, and it was 8 in the morning, which I am not a morning person. I had slept like 5 hours, and I was a little gremlin. And I like turn on my car, nothing happens. I'm like, no. So I turn it off and I turn it back on, and like the lights go on, but nothing happens. And I'm like, nope. So I took Dan's car and I left. And when I came back, I told Dan because I was devastated. And he was like, let me go check it out. And he walks out there. My car starts perfectly. He was like, did you forget how to turn on the car? Sir? No. So now I'm nervous. So I started the car a couple times today because I have to use it tomorrow. And it worked. So y'all, I don't know. But we're praying that the car has a very long life. Okay. So that's what happened, y'all. It was uncalled for, but it seems to be working okay now. So we're just going to pray. We're making seashells today, and if you have any suggestions of what color, this is an order where someone needed 20 seashells. Very specifically for something cool too, so I'm pretty excited about it, but I have to like check with them if it's okay to share it, so I can't tell you about it yet, but it is very cool. So, I'm sorry, is that a bug? Ooh, okay, it is a bug, and that's, please leave. It didn't leave. Okay. Anyway, we'll see what happens there. If you see me screech like a pterodactyl, you'll know that there is a flying bug. Anyway, so the goal for today is 150 likes, $50 in sales or donations, and we're trying to get to really 10,000 subs. But right now, we're trying to get 7 more subscribers so that we can get to 6,200, because that's the, like, I make goals that are little stepping stairs to get to where we're going. Love you, maybe. Welcome. Thanks, Bo. Okay. This is stuck to the table. Okay, it came out, dare I say, perfect, but I forgot about the fact that we are going to be making this a lot, and it's going to get overheated, so if we're going to break a handle, we want it to be one that we don't care about. So we will carry on with that. Trying to get into a world of kindness. Welcome. You made it. Welcome home, y'all. Okay, so here's the back where the sticker goes. Here's the front. Their favorite color is green. What do you think? I think it'll work. I think it's pretty. I don't know what color. Maybe silver for this one? I don't know. But, all right, what did I agree to? Y'all said, shoot, what was it, Ashley? I think it was sage green, pink or something? Y'all, what did I agree to? I don't remember. As expected. All right, so this is a little furnace. So it's like a little wooden holder so that I don't have to sit here like this for like 10 hours of my day. I can sit here like this for 10 hours of my day and then talk with my hands. So it's a little furnace, and then this is a, thanks country, welcome. This is a double-sided spoon. So usually the spout is just for right-handed people. I needed to get one like this because I'm a lefty, and it's just a lot easier to have a spout on it than not. So sage, pink, and opal. Thank you. All right, so we're going to use this green also. We're going to use this pink, and then I'm going to use pink opal. I think it's going to be really pretty. Maybe a little extra for good measure. All right, so Lofty's here. Welcome. Okay, that's what it looks like. Pretty. And then we've got our green colors as promised because it is their favorite color. What song is stuck in my head? Okay, so always, this is very specific, but the Totoro theme song, it rattles around in there for literal years. Like, where did it come from? When's the last time I heard it? I don't know. But if I'm not paying attention, all of a sudden, you'll notice I'm humming it. What about you? Okay. What's Stan doing? Sleeping. He is not a evening person like I am. He's a morning person, which to me is just crazy. But he works very hard, so that's fair. Thank you. Y'all are lovely. He doesn't say who it's from, so thank you so much. Y'all are so kind. Okay, I have to do these little like dotted lines. Thank you so much though. And they're like, it's like a little yellow brick road situation here where there's like little tiny bricks around the perimeter of a seashell. So that is what we will be doing today. And it looks like this. The goal is now $95. Thank you so much. This is pretty. Thank you so much. Y'all are kind. Thank you. $90. Thank you so much. Okay, this is what you chose. Okay, you ready? Where can I buy these if they're for sale? Thanks for asking. TreasuredLetter.com. There's a link on my page too, but that's my website. I make everything on there. If you like any of these, I can put it aside for you and just make more. So, because they asked for random seashells. So if you want this one specifically, you let me know. But otherwise, they are all available at TreasuredLetter.com. And this is really a pretty color combo. Thanks, country. Hi, Alan. One time when I was like in high school, I think. I don't know, or maybe middle school. I was young because I was in chorus and we had to sing the song from The Grinch. But our teacher was like really extra. I loved her a lot. And she made us sing it like we were unhappy. And it was really fun. Like we were grumpy. Anyway, that's what that comment made me think of. Which is a silly thing to say, but I don't know. When you have a really good teacher, you remember them. Okay. Thanks, Hannah. Y'all are so lovely. Okay, so this is extra. So I'm just going to put something over that so we don't get burnt here. But look, there's pink and then there's pink opal. If I like move it around, see how it looks more pink? And then it goes away. That's that part. That's the pink opal versus that, which is pink. Does that make sense? How much are they? $3.50. Is Andrew here? I haven't seen him yet. What a lovely person, huh? So kind. I want one. You got it. Y'all, that went in the trash. Am I going to have good luck tomorrow? Am I an athlete? No. But I was shocked by that. Shipping is $6 in the United States across the board. And if it's more, I just pay the difference. So it's $6. This is pretty. Here's the back. And here's the front. Look how cute. Look how cute. It's very summery. I like it. Okay. Now, if you're wondering what this little boop is, it looks like this, and it was a little mushroom that I made. It looks like half and half, but it's because the mini lockets, they like, you can change out the wax in there, and then I put it in crooked, but see, and then you can wear it. So if you would like one, they're on my website, and if anyone orders a mini locket tonight, I'll put that one in there for free, the mushroom. Okay, so back on track. We made this, and we're gonna color it golden. Thanks, Molly. I'm so happy y'all are here. I really am, because Treasured Letter wouldn't be what it is without all of y'all. Because, like, obviously I love making things for people and whatnot, and that would exist still, but the like sense of community we've made here, and just kind people who like pay it forward and are like just thoughtful, that I have not really seen on the internet, so I made it myself. And I really like it. I'm really grateful for all of you being here. I am getting better at coloring the little outline. Don't you think? I feel like I'm getting better at it. Practice makes progress, y'all. I do have little messages in bottles and earrings that are little messages in bottles, which is cute. Our goal for today is, hello and Ghana, welcome. What's $82.03. According to y'all anyway. It is a wax stamp. They're stickers. All right, so we're making a bunch of seashells for an order. So we've made some greens as promised, and now I need to veer wildly from that because it's okay. So what I can tell you is that the stickers aren't entirely for the person who got them. So those are like their favorite color, but I also know they're giving it to other people. So we're making it in various colors. Does that make sense? Oh my God, I forgot about these and how pretty they are. So let's do bright purple. Lately, that's my favorite color, purple. It's like a royal purple, and then squid ink and lilac. Purples. To make your earrings. I did not. Why, you like them? The earrings that I make are little tiny messages in a bottle. Let's see if I have any here. I don't know that I do. La, da, da, da. Those are pliers for jewelry making purposes. But this is a little message in a bottle. It's like a little scroll. The message inside, and then that's what I make. So they're just like little earrings. This was like an example when I first started, so this hook isn't what I use anymore. I use like a sterling silver one that's a little bit like out more, but for example purposes, that is what it looks like. And I can change the color of the wax seal if you desire, and I can put a little message inside. A very short message. It usually says I love you in it, but you can have it say something else as long as it's very, very short, because y'all, I don't know how you expect me to fit that in there otherwise. Thank you. You can also buy the little message in a bottle not as jewelry, but like I don't think you're going to be able to get it out of the bottle. Like if you think you're giving it to someone, I can leave a little message on the outside, like a little scrap of paper that where like it looks like the little scroll has been unraveled, but the actual one in the bottle, I don't know that you're getting that out, y'all. You could try with tweezers and high hopes. Thanks, Hannah. Welcome. I do not have anything scented. I'm not a big scent girly. Like I find smells and fragrances that I like and then I just kind of stick with them. But this, because I do it all day, every day, I feel like it would smell like a candle shop and I would have headaches. So these are not, like they don't smell at all. And I have messed with like scented wax before. And once it dries, it didn't smell. Like it really didn't. In the like melting process it did, but then once it was a sticker, I couldn't really tell, so it wasn't worth it. Look how pretty. That's squid ink, royal purple, and lilac, which is my favorite flower. In case anyone's wondering, I think the smell of lilacs is the best smell on earth. I love it so much. If we're talking scents, I also really like the smell of basil. Very specific, but I find it to be very nice. How about y'all? We do have 100 likes. Thank you. We're getting close to our goal, y'all. Okay. Did I torch this? Do you remember if I set it on fire? I don't remember, so we'll just do that in case. Oh, I like the purple a lot. This is pretty. Look at that. I think that might be my favorite one so far. It's just looking very regal. Oh, I like it. Now, for reference, I do have about 1,000 wax seals. If you have any in particular that you like, we're just doing an order where they all happen to be seashells. So just throwing that out there. Okay, Knox, I don't know if this is something that you would like, but let me show you anyway, because I think it's awesome. But maybe it's not your style, but this is my favorite clock. It's a clocktopus. It's a clocktopus. It's so good. Anyway, I also have a clock somewhere, but the like handle is pretty, so it's on display. This is like a cute bear. And then we have like Sherlock Holmes with this pretty handle. And then behind that is this, which you see the gears because it's a clock. It's very shallow stamp though. So it's a subtle clock. Although nothing about this is subtle, so it's kind of hilarious. I have so many roses. I probably have a dozen or hopefully 13 because that's a lucky number. I do. Here's my fox. He's my pig. This one I just leave here for, honestly, my own enjoyment. It just sits on my desk. Do I ever put it away? Absolutely not. Because I don't know why. It just lives right here. What do I do for a living? You're looking at it. I write poetry for people and I make stickers. Isn't that cool? That like that is my job. I think that's so cool. All right, so next I'm just kind of going through the rainbow. So I'm going to make a couple purples and then a couple reds and a couple oranges so that we just kind of have all of the, I'm going to say major food groups of wax here. It's not a real thing. That's what we're going for. Thanks, Squid. Now, I think that, I guess what makes me so happy about, that's pretty, about being able to do this for a living is because I didn't know it was a real job. I didn't realize that you could just like make stickers and poetry for a living. And I love it. I love it. Now, for this month, I do have another job specifically because I'm going on my honeymoon and I want to have money to enjoy said honeymoon. But then after that, it's just me and you again, which I'm also looking forward to. But that is extenuating circumstances, y'all. That is a long trip. That's the longest vacation I've probably ever had. So, yay. Thank you, my friend. Hi, Ghost. Welcome. The red from the... Oh, I forgot about that squid. We should. All right, let's do like a pinky red one next. Oh, that's a good idea. I love that color. When I run out, I might actually weep. It's so pretty. But I have a good like dozen left. Y'all will see. Okay. Nope, no kids, just travel and poetry. My calling is to make people think that the world is a little bit better than they thought it was earlier in the day. Does that make sense? Like, I hope that people happen upon me writing poetry and in that brief moment feel seen and like maybe there's a little bit of hope for some kindness out there. That is my calling, and that is what I will be doing. It's going to be great. It already is great. We are making stickers out of wax, and it's an order, so special thanks to them. I don't know if like there's like HIPAA rules with poetry and stickers. I won't say who they are or what they're doing until it's okay to do so. But this is in order. Thanks, Laura. Thanks, Sub. Y'all are lovely. I don't know what that is, Hades, but it sounds cool. Gotta look it up. Okay, so yes, if you would like any stickers, or if you'd like a glass locket with a wax charm inside, or a poem that is sealed with wax, or a letter, look no further. Isn't that what they say? Okay. Ta-da! Isn't it pretty? So the silver has like very small glitter in it, and then the dark purple has larger glitter in it. So it's just pretty. So after the honeymoon, and assuming, you know, that things, we're manifesting that things are going well with the business and everything, my next course of action are a couple things. One, I think I'm going to get another chair, because I have this chair for streaming, and then I have a desk over there, and every single day I move the chair to a different area and then work, and then move the chair back, and that seems silly. Like, I'm constantly lifting this and carrying it around, and that seems kind of ridiculous in the scheme of things. So I think that I'll probably get a chair. And before I leave for my honeymoon, I'm going to get a haircut and my nails painted. So those are my big goals. And then for the business, I'm going to be traveling around and making poetry. So it's going to be exciting. Okay, so this is just a cutie glittery joy. I think I'm just going to color them after and just keep pouring things, because then we will get so many done and it will be great. So this is the color that we're obsessed with. It's like a pinky red. It is stunning. I cannot tell you enough. Now, you'll notice the red is in a dire situation here. I'm throwing things. But we know. But I will be getting some more, don't worry. But I did just throw some on my pretty new furnace, so we gotta clean that up, y'all. I made it worse. Why is it always red? Because it always looks like something treacherous is happening because I spill red constantly. All right, anyway, back on track here. Get in the spoon. There we go. So, did I have that? I'm going to put that in there. Then I have this red with rainbow glitter. I'm going to put that in there. And then maybe red copper. A little bit of that. And then a little bit of hot pink. Girl, why am I throwing everything? And then it will be perfect. I assume. All right. Oh, that's true, Jody. I might have a couple like, how is there red wax on me already? I might have some in the, I think that I do. Oh, you're so smart. Okay. Do you make proper wooden stamps? So I have wooden handles and I have, I want to say hundreds. Anyway, the point is I have a lot of those, but the wax seals themselves are metal, and then the sealing wax is a different type of wax than candle wax, because candle wax has that greasy, you know, if you spill it, it's like there's oil, you know what I mean? This is not that. It is, it's got a little give to it, and it is beautiful. So that is what I make, and this is what they look like. $6 per order for shipping in the US. I don't know the shipping outside the US because that one is calculated. Like I put it in for each like country based on the postal service, which has gone up, but I did not adjust that yet, and I will look into that. Anyway, so pretty. Okay, wait. There, pretty. There's like an orangey red, a dark red, a pinky purple, a hot pink, a random one that looks like it might have gold in it. I'm not really sure, but a bunch of things are in there, y'all. Doesn't it look pretty? If you have to send it to Europe, which should be, so I just use USPS and then they forward it. So that is what I use. So it goes to like New York or wherever they put it, and then they forward it through the like mail, through whatever country the mail carriers are there. I don't know how to describe it because I don't know the exact thing. Looks like potpourri. Kind of does. Hi, Todd. Welcome. Never, Jody. Welcome. Hi, Wellington. This is a, you know what? I keep pouring it in the same spot, and that's why it gets overheated. So we're going to put it over here. This is a wax seal sticker that we are making with love, good vibes, and in this case, seashells. And then that's extra, but it's pretty. So we're going to make a little boopity boop of it. Like so. Torch these so that the bubbles come to the top and then are gone. And ta-da! Pretty. That's the new color, the one at the top there. Isn't that nice? This one started moving on its own, so I think it's going to fall soon. But the fact that any of them are still up from June 6th is crazy. Y'all, highly recommend the dollar store balloons because it's been 2 months. One of these days, y'all are going to accuse me of taping it to the wall. But only the red one behind everything is taped to the wall because that lives there, but nothing else. Forbidden pasta sauce. We've been through this, y'all. Don't eat wax. I never watched the One Piece anime, but I did watch the live action and I really enjoyed it. And that's what that reminded me of, because they have like that forbidden like fruit that you're not supposed to have that they immediately eat. Thank you, Timothy. Y'all are lovely. Okay, our goal is $86.03. Okay. It really does look like candy, I know. I do buy wax in these like bead shapes because it's a lot easier to melt than if you buy like the old school kind of things. Some people use like a glue gun and they'll put wax in it that way. But the thing with that is like, it's a lot harder to mix a bunch of colors because you just have it in the glue gun. So I prefer to do it this way so that I can put in like 27 colors if I want, because I like to be extra. I know everyone's like, make me a t-shirt that says don't eat wax. I'm gonna have to do it. Do you have pride stamps? I couldn't find a flag that was empty so that I could fill it with the colors, you know, but I do have, like I've made hearts and then made them the colors of different pride flags. So that was really fun. So I can make it in theory. Does that make sense? You could either order like 4 hearts and have 1 be each color. So like, or three, and then, or I could just make them where they all have that color in the stamp. Does that make sense? Okay, so here is the back. Look at that color. Look at that color. Okay, sorry, I'm getting aggressive about it because I really like it. And this is the front. It's very dramatic. Girl, same. I like it. All right, so now this is something that no one would notice, but this little, like, you see how the seashell has little feet? This little foot is not as indented as this one. Why? Because my stamp is getting overheated, so I need to go get some ice. But look at this cute little heart we made, and it has glitter in it, and it's pretty. That is how I make cute little locket charms. My hair is so long, it's crazy. It's making me nuts. But anyway, I have like multiple stamps in there, but that's what it would look like, and it's pretty. But I like this one. It's my favorite, so that's what I keep in there. It's a thistle. So I have the option to like invert it if I use like other platforms like TikTok, but you know what, it throws me off because this is what I think I look like. So when the camera looks the way it's supposed to look, I feel horrified. So I cannot. I would love to make you something, Cutler. Okay, so I'm gonna put some wax in here. Could you do me a favor and keep an eye on it for me for a minute? Because I need to go get a cup of ice, and I don't want to leave it unattended. So if you could just watch it for me, that would be great. Let's do this one. Okay, that'll be the color scheme. Just keep an eye on it. Make sure nothing's on fire. I'll be right back. I also have cute little stuffed animals that will watch it. So hold on a minute, okay? Wait, I need the container. I need a container. Hold on, y'all. I need something to put ice cubes in. La, 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 la. Okay, I'll be right back. Just keep an eye on that for me. Okay, that looks great. Thank you so much. This is our little cup of ice. And so once upon a time, there was like this crazy thunderstorm, and it made all of the lights in my house, in my kitchen, all the light bulbs exploded, and it broke the fridge, and we had to get a new one. And because the fridge is like tiny and a weird size, we couldn't find one that would fit in the kitchen. So we bought one on clearance, and it seemed really nice. And we were like, I wonder why this is on clearance. And anyway, it makes tiny ice cubes, which I really like, you know? So I thought, this is great. But it turns out that the refrigerator talks to you. And then sometimes when you're watching TV and you're minding your own business, it's just like, sorry, I didn't get that. And you're looking around like, and then you realize that's why no one wanted the fridge. So anyway, at least there's tiny ice cubes. I don't know why my fridge is consistently listening to me, but we're gonna just chalk that away to dystopian society, and we're gonna be happy about the tiny ice cubes. So can you turn it off? No, it's like Google or something. Like it's like some thing, and it won't turn off unless you turn the fridge off, which I cannot do. And then it has a drawer that's supposed to stay cold, and it doesn't. Anyway, it's the tiny ice cubes are where it's at. We're going with that. Anyway, so we're gonna put that in here like so. Look how cute this jar is. And carry on. Break the speaker. Dan comes home and I'm like, I don't know what happened. Okay. Welcome. Oh, you're right. I should have grabbed water. Whoopsie. That's true, Anwar. But then how would I talk to you? Hi, Light. How are you? Green and gold is fancy. That's true. We should make one. All right. So you did a great job. This looks perfect. So here's to you. But I did totally forget that, like, this doesn't, you don't want this to be wet when you put that down. So let's see if it comes out more crisp now that we have ice involved. It should. This is what I do when I make a lot of the same stamp. And then it's perfect. Okay. Oh, still wet though. Just kidding. The edges are still, I'm going to say raw, for lack of a better term. All right, so fixed it, all is well. Hello in Dallas, welcome. I've never been there, but Austin was really nice, and people were really nice. And then I met like this, what do you call them? Like a hostess? You know, when you walk in a restaurant and the person that seats you, I think that's hostess. Anyway, I was like, hey, choose what you want. And I just put a bunch of stickers on the table, and she was so excited. I gave her so many free stickers. So shout out to her, because she was really nice and really excited about my stickers. And I was trying to be braver and tell people about like what I do and give free stickers throughout the time that I was in Austin. And I did a good job, because I'm really afraid to talk to people. Hello in Oklahoma. Thank you, Psyche. How are you? Me too, Todd. I hope you love it. Squid. And you were like, what? I collect stickers. Oh, you're in the right place, friend. Okay, so I got this stuck to the table, but I put my finger in it, or no, not this time. I put the spatula in it. My mistake. So we're fixing that currently. All fixed. Ta-da! See, the little legs are perfect now because the ice cube. Problem solved. Hooray! Also, I forgot to wipe this out, but it is pretty, so. Hi, how are you? welcome, Annie. Shukran. Thank you for being here. Did you update the current donations? It's $13.97, and the goal is, well, my goal was $50 in sales and donations to just try and cover bills, but y'all were like, no, 100. Get that bag. And I was like, oh no. Okay. So then we upped it. So what does that mean? So 3 cents is 14. 15 is 85. So 16. Wait, what? 86.03. Maybe not though, y'all. I don't know math. But I do math in the most convoluted way in my head, so that may or may not be right. But the effort is there. So the goal is around $85 in sales or donations. If y'all would like to support a small business and help me continue doing what I'm doing, check out TreasuredLetter.com, or you can donate, whatever you prefer. I swear I am magic today. I'm throwing things in the trash bin. I'm killing it. Okay, anyway, so I promised to make more colors. So now we're going to be making bright orange. Did we really have a reason for that? No, I just thought it would be fun. So I'm going to do bright orange and then like whites and then a little bit of salmon. And I think it'll work or not. I don't know, but we're going to find out. All right, so do we want like a peach? No, I want salmon. This one. Yeah. Okay. This is too many wax things, but then I thought the orange was too much by itself, so that's what happened. Do I ever sleep? Great question. Tragic answer. Last night I slept from 2 to 7. Do y'all sleep? Is it nice? Okay. Who does is right. I don't know anything about makeup, but I am like so impressed by the people that do. When I watch people doing makeup videos, which I do watch, I just don't have any skill. I'm like, you magic, wonderful person. Then I go about my day with no knowledge still somehow. But like, they're so cool. They just make full-on art exhibits on their face. It's amazing. It's amazing. I never sleep. Rest in peace, our sleep schedules, y'all. 23 days. Jody, is that true? I'm so not prepared. Oh my God. That's awesome, Maddie. I'm sure you're going to be amazing at it too. I'm sure you already are. All right, so this is what we're looking like currently. Very dramatic. Loving that for us. I did learn a lot about like color theory and colors that look good and bad on me by dyeing my hair a million times, and then also understanding how colors go together by making so many wax stickers, because it has been 5 years of me streaming every night. So I've made a lot of color combinations, and even when I think they're going to be bad and then they turn out really cool, I'm like, huh, colors are crazy. It's awesome. Did I have a snack? So many. So many. Did I book a hotel? No. Hello in Ukraine. Welcome. I'm so happy you're here. All right. That's what it looks like. We are making a series of seashells this evening for an order. But if you would like anything, it's TreasuredLetter.com. I've never heard of it, Todd. Is it fun? Is it good? Whatever could it be? Being on the internet is silly sometimes, y'all. How has life been? It has been so crazy because I'm working, like I went from, doing like my own schedule and making my own hours and making orders and just being like a happy little thriving elf, streaming every night, to working 40 hours and then doing all those things, and then trying to like also keep up with like responsibilities of like, you know, seeing my friends and my family and my little piano lessons and stuff. So it has been a wild time. And I must say, I'm kind of enjoying being so busy, which is a weird thing to say. So I'm like, I don't know, impressed that I can do more than I thought I can do. So that's why I'm feeling pretty good about it, because I didn't know that I was capable of doing as much as I'm doing. And that's a good feeling to find out. It's usually the other way around, where you think you can do so much and then it's like not physically possible. That's usually where I live. So I'm feeling really happy about it. Squid's like, who needs that? I'm from the US. I live in Rhode Island. Where are you from? Welcome. I feel like I will be such a good grandma, because like a happy old lady. I feel like I will vibe with like blue hair. I'll like chill and have like a crossword puzzle and like a rocking chair or something and just dress insane. I feel like I could really thrive as like an old lady. I feel like I have the right vibe for it. Like I was born to be 90. Okay. I love Utah. Welcome. I want you to be my grandmother. Absolutely. I'll work on it. I will. I'll do my best to make it to the ripe old age of 100. Look how pretty this is. Love y'all. Silence. I'm so happy you're here. All right, now we're going to pour this over here and grab one of these and boop, like so. Forgot the ice was there. All right. That does look delicious. I can't even be mad at you. You're right. It looks like a melted starburst or something. Q&A above. What did I miss? How old am I? A million. 673. I am an elf that you might happen upon in a forest. But if you see like a little circle of mushrooms, you probably shouldn't get in that circle. That's all I have to say. Okay. Anyway, I'm just a delirious little lady who is never probably gonna sleep, but really hopes to. How about y'all? I made a little tiny boopity boop. Ta-da! It's a little butterfly. We do. Oh my gosh. Thank you. We have 162 likes. That is phenomenal, and I am so grateful. Our goal was 150, and I like put that out there thinking it wasn't gonna happen, so thank you. Thank you so much. The goal should be 200. I get it. It could be now. Jody, did we make our sub goal? Oh my God, wait. Let's not be on fire. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, but the computer is behind you, y'all, and I cannot reach. So we're just trying our best here. We did. Okay, our goal is going to be 6,300 subs and 200 likes and $100 in sales or donations. Could that happen? I have no idea, but I'm trying to have more positive thoughts. Okay. But this came out perfection in terms of how I wanted it and envisioned it to be. So what do you think? Isn't it pretty? I think it's really pretty. That's true. There's only been like 2 occasions where I've accidentally set tissues on fire on stream, and I'm usually very calm about it, and I'm like, everything's fine, y'all. Because I don't want to alarm anyone. But anyway, so maybe I'll make one of those signs like 6 days since the last. Okay, anyway, this color combo together, adorable. Also giving Naruto. So anyway, back on track. What are we missing? We have red, orange, green, purple, blue, yellow. We're missing yellow. I'm gonna put peach and yellow in there. We can make one that looks like fire. That would be cool, Emily. I feel like that would be cool. What do you think? We should make one that looks like fire. Okay, what were we doing? Yellow. Hi, Mitzi. How are you? Yellow. And I had more shiny yellow, but I ran out, so we don't have that now. So we'll just do this off-white color and then a little bit of like proper yellow. I am an elf. How did you know? Okay. Some yellow. And there you have it. Looks like that. I feel like it's going to look like an eggshell kind of color in the end, but we'll find out. You're cracking me up, y'all. All right. So, I'm like looking over for my water. Totally forgot I don't have it. So, just looking over here wistfully. Welcome. Only you can prevent tissue fires. Wife on a shelf. That's pretty good. Okay. Anyway, y'all, welcome. This is Treasured Letter sticker making extravaganza where y'all are helping me make an order where someone ordered 20 seashells and we have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're halfway there. If you are on TikTok, I will be live tomorrow, which is Thursday, the 14th of August at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will be making stickers and then doing a giveaway. The option to sponsor a giveaway is on my site, and what that means is that you pay it forward and we do a giveaway in your honor. So it's just a lovely way to like support a small business and a community, and just it's just a nice thing to do. So tomorrow, Joanne has sponsored a giveaway and it will be on TikTok. If you would like to sponsor one, we will do one next time on here. But as it stands, we just have the one for TikTok tomorrow. Y'all are silly and I love it. All right, so where are the stamps and what are we up to? The eternal questions. Ooh, this is cool. Wait, what did I put in this? It was peach Bellini, I think. Half of a bright yellow, that like buttery yellow, white and off-white. That's pretty. That's really pretty. Oh, I like that. I kind of want to keep it, but I'll behave. That would be so cute. I have been thinking about Halloween lately. That is true. I know, it's kind of giving like ice cream, but like also like vintage lace. I don't know, because it has a hint of pink in it. Do you know what I mean? But otherwise, it's very much giving ice cream, I think. All right. Ready? This is the yellow one. I use a small business called Air of Secrecy, and they make their own wax. This is so pretty. Oh, I love that. You know what? This color scheme in a bee, oh, that would be so good. I have to do that perhaps tomorrow for the giveaway. Ah, that's pretty. All right, so we made 8 shells and I made 2 earlier. So we now have 10 seashells and they ordered 20. So we are absolutely killing it, but also look how pretty these are. Wait, did I make a rainbow? What is it? Red? How does it go? Red, orange, yellow. I always miss a color. Blue, green, green, blue, purple. We need to make more blue ones. I need to make like one more of each color. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, look at the rainbow we made. Yay. What do we do with these? They're stickers, so you can do whatever your heart desires. But what do I do with them? I have one on my phone case. I put them on like notebooks and just things I want to look nice. Bookmarks, gift tags, letters, cards. I have them on my fridge. I have some on the walls. Where do y'all put them? But they're stickers, so in the walls. Anyway, Dan was like, this needs to stop. So we're starting to be on all the walls. And he was like, tone it down. Anyway, because every time I'd like take them out of my pockets and be like, oh, shoot, and just stick them to wherever I am. But anyway, so long story short, they're stickers. They can go wherever you like. But I also type, like I write poetry for people and then type it out on a vintage typewriter. So it looks like that. And then I fold it up and I put rose petals inside and I seal the envelope with wax. So this is what it looks like when that like wax is like poured directly on the envelope. So that's how they come. But people ended up liking these and then wanted more of them. So we made stickers like this. And then I put like a little sticker back on the back of it. And then y'all like those, so I made these, which is a glass locket with wax inside. And then I like that, so I made a little like dainty tiny one too. That's a mini one. And that's what I make now. And that's what I do for a living, and it's the coolest, most wonderful, rewarding job on planet Earth. Especially if you're somebody who's worked in customer service, so you've seen like the very worst experiences people have had and like sides of them because they're dealing with something. And then I get to see like the best sides of people now, where they send like love poems and joy and good vibes. And anyway, it gives me great joy to do what I do. So I am a very lucky lady, I must say. Thanks, Squid. But if you would like a poem written by me, there's 2 options. One is a mystery poem where I write you a poem and you have no idea what it's about and you just get it. I make it, I send it to you. You don't know what it is until you open it. Because I'm sneaky. And anyway, the second one is a custom poem where you can choose what you want it to be about. So if you want it as a gift for someone or about something in particular, that would be that. So it's very fun. And can I send you poems? Absolutely. On my page, there's like there's only one link, but it's a link tree. On that tree is like my P.O. box, contact button, my website, donation links, a wish list. I think that's it, but that's a lot, so. Yes, my website is TreasuredLetter.com, and I am the luckiest lady, I must say. I really believe it too. So hopefully y'all like the site and think that it's pretty, because I did my best and I think it's pretty. Oh, I'm so glad I got the ice because this looks so good. Nice and clean edges. Like, see the little feet are sharp? It depends like what kind of poem. But some of them come with like a sticker and some of them don't if you don't want one. So it can like change the prices and stuff like that. But if you want a poem like with and then choose to get a sticker inside, I like choose a sticker and surprise you that's like the vibe of the poem, if that makes sense. But look how pretty this came out. Isn't that nice? Lovely. Thanks, Todd. Y'all are so lovely. And thank you, Anwar and Jody, for your efforts. That's true, y'all. Our goal for tonight was $50 in sales or donations, and we made $13.97. So anything over that is going to be amazing. If y'all would like to check out the site or donate, whichever you prefer, but I love to make you something. And there's also merch on there if you would like to support in that way. That would be cute. We could match. Okay, so if you know anybody who you think might like what I make, like cards or stickers or anything like that, please tell them about Treasured Letter. Those dashes are so crisp. Ah, I'm so happy. Is there wax underneath my nail? Don't look at that part. So anyway, I will be coloring these, determining color schemes here, but I hope that you like them, and I hope they love them, but I think they will because they were just excited and said any color is going to be perfect. So that is what we did. I do like it. I think gold. That's True Leaf, but you get used to it, especially as like a lady on the internet. Some crazy things have been said to me. Some truly crazy things, but I don't give it any space in my brain to the best of my ability, because offsetting that, it's such a kind community that so many people have said so many nice things to me that's what I remember, and that matters. So no matter what, it's worth it and it's perfect. Okay, a lot of these are gold, so we're gonna have to make some more that are like silvery or maybe rose gold in the future. But these currently, a lot of them are gold because it goes with like yellows and oranges and reds, I feel like. But these are going to be given out, so hopefully they like them. I'm a little bit more lenient, but there's only a couple rules in the stream, and it's because the series is called Relax, Melt, Wax. So the rules are just like no politics, no religion. So I'm a bit more lenient when it comes to like expressions. But the mods are doing their very best, y'all. So I appreciate them. And those are the only rules I made because that's what people fight about the most. And we're just making stickers. So, no need to fight, y'all. But I hope that I'm not offending anybody with those stances, but it's just, it's a lot easier. Thanks, Louie. Y'all are lovely. Okay, so we're going to color this one, and then I'll do a recap because we made 8 different seashells for a order, and I hope that they like them. I think they will. I think they're pretty, so should be good. All right. You ready? We're going to do a recap. These are the stickers that we made. Hey, Andrew, we were talking about you earlier. We missed you. Okay, these are the stickers that we made. Here we are. Here's the back. Here's the front. That's the treasure letter sticker of the day. Woo, ah. Someone asked a question and I missed it. Sorry, friends. If I was a dessert, I'd love food. What would I be? I think that's a tough question. I feel like I'm not for everyone. So maybe like banana bread. Something sweet, but like unassuming. These are so pretty. I like this color scheme. $400 goal. All of a sudden, it's $50. Okay, what about you? What dessert would you be? Do I make custom orders? So, so my website is TreasuredLetter.com, and I will make you really anything you like, or do my best to. I like this color scheme too. That's pretty. This one is an order that someone made for a bunch of seashells, so that's what we're making. They had said to surprise them, so that's why there's like no rhyme or reason to the color schemes today, but a lot of times people like specify what they need. But I'm making 20 seashells, and today we made 8 on stream. I made 2 earlier, and so they are very pretty. Look at that pink opal. Isn't that nice? Ta-da! What do you think? I feel like we should put this one in the middle, and then it'll look so cute. Ta-da! What do you think? It's $3.50. Unless you want, so there's something called a sticker experience on the website where we set up a date together on the stream, and then we pick out colors together live, and it's 4 stickers. So that is more because we're like making them on stream together. But otherwise, there's also mystery stickers. I post a sticker of the day video every day where I choose a sticker out of a giant treasure chest. That treasure chest is the mystery stickers. So I close my eyes, I pick 4 stickers, I mail them to you. I make a video about it and I mail them to you. That's what the mystery stickers are. So like they're all different pricing points because like if we make it live, it's going to be more than if it's a mystery sticker and it's already made. Do you know what I mean? So there's different options, but typically speaking, it's $3.50 for a sticker, and you can specify what you make and everything, and I'll just mail it to you, but it won't be like made on stream. This is just being made on stream because y'all are helping me because I've been so busy, and I want to make sure I get everyone's orders out in a timely manner. Right now, it's taking me like a week to get to the orders, and I feel so bad for making people wait, so I'm trying my hardest to get things done. So anyway, these are all the seashells we made, and I hope that they love them. The order's not done yet, but it's pretty close. Our goal for today we turned it into 200 likes. So if 5 people haven't liked it yet, I would really love it if you did. Yes, I have like sticker backs that are double-sided. They're specifically for wax seals. They're like circles with a little tab on it. In the very beginning, the ones I had didn't have the tab, and you had to sit there and like, oh, it was so infuriating. So now I make sure they have a little tab so that it's easy to use. 198. Oh, 2 people. 2 people, please like the stream. I'll be your best friend. I already am though. Okay, I cannot reach my computer, and then when I do, it says that I have no fingerprint. That can't be. I don't understand. But we're trying to get to 6,300 subs, $50 in sales or donations, and oh wait, no, whatever the math is, 14 from 50. That's what the original goal is, and that's to do like bills and try and get out of debt before my honeymoon. Who's got a kitten? I'm not allowed to have a cat because my best friend is super allergic, but I thought about it. I've never had a meringue, so I can't comment on that dessert. I'm reading everything I missed. Sorry. Hi, Amelia. All right, you can use glue dots. I'll look into it. Okay. A wedding present for me? I'm already married, y'all. It doesn't even... I don't need a wedding present. Look up. Oh, exactly 200. Thank you. Love y'all. Thank you so much. From Holland. Hi. Thank you for being here. Jody's right, but I'm in denial. I don't like packing things. I just like going, but I don't want to pack. I just got to be that level of wealthy where somebody else packs. Is that a thing? That's probably a thing. I don't know. I feel like you always pack your own stuff. Only you know what you need. I don't know. But I have been streaming almost every day for 5 years. Treasure Letter's been my full-time job for 2 years. So I think overall, I am extremely fortunate, and I love it very, very much. I know, June 6th was a 5-year Treasure Letter birthday. Yeah, me neither, Joanne. I feel like I don't know if that exists or not. That's outside my tax bracket. I never once thought about it though, but I feel like if you probably take a private plane or something, maybe you don't have to pack for yourself, but I don't actually know that. What do? I write custom poetry. I type it on a vintage typewriter, I seal it with wax, and I mail it to people, and I make stickers out of wax, which is what these are. This is an order we were working on tonight for somebody. It's a gift that someone bought for someone else, so I haven't been providing any details on that, but that's what this is. Oh, that sounds lovely. What does it mean to send a gift? Here, they have like cute little stickers that are donations, and then like a super chat where you can like make your text big and it's a donation, and there's cute little stickers in there too, but not always stickers in there. I'm not a very good describer of this. I would love to make her the tree of life. Isn't it so pretty? I love it. I have a mini one that I have to make for someone. They asked me today to make, I'll show you. So like this is like the mini locket. I have a tree of life of that one. And thanks, Hanwar. You're lovely. Thank you so much. They asked me to make one that's black wax, but just black, and then silver marker on top. And I never make one that's all black. So I'm like nervous and excited about it. But that was ordered like today by like someone I know. So, so I haven't made it yet because it was just today. But I'm looking forward to making that one. It's like a little tiny tree. Where I put it though, who knows? Hold on, I'll show y'all, but I don't remember where I put it. There it is. That one. See, it's a little tiny mini baby one. Isn't it cute? So she ordered a locket and I made her one, and now she wants one in a different color. Hers is like green wax, like a mix of green and then gold on top. Thanks, Lee. And then this one's going to be black with silver on top. So I think it'll be nice. Do you prefer sweet or savory? Both. I want chips and chocolate. I like both. It's the thought that counts, my friend. And I'm so grateful that you even checked out the site. Thank you so much. And thank you to Leaf and Anwar. Y'all are lovely. That sounds really cool. I think it's going to be pretty. I'm nervous to make it all black though, because if you have to be really careful when you color like silver, bright silver, like leaf marker on top of black, because if you make a mistake, it's very noticeable because it's black. So I'm going to have to practice and make sure it's perfect. But anyway, I'm going to, oh, that's so pretty. Thank you. What time is it? It's 12:11 a.m. So I'm going to turn into a little pumpkin. I am so grateful for y'all for being here. And thank you for the little gemstones. I am very excited to find out what those are. Because I've looked into it several times and I've yet to find out. So it's a surprise for me, which is nice. I feel you, Leaf. I feel you. My room is full of balloons. Me too. Is that a thing? That sounds delicious. It's like they saw right through me, Anwar. Joanne's right. I'm going to be a little pumpkin. I love y'all. I hope that your evening, day, night, whatever it may be, is perfection. I hope it's amazing. And I think that y'all deserve lovely things. So I hope tomorrow is an equally good day. I'm going to send you good vibes. And thank you for being here. And if you would like anything, check out TreasuredLetter.com. And if you don't need anything and you just want to chill, absolutely, please follow along so you get like notified when I'm live and we can hang out again. Love y'all and sweet dreams. And I will see you tomorrow on TikTok, the 14th. I will be live at 10:30 at night and we're going to be doing a giveaway. And then I will be back here on YouTube on Friday for Friday night type night where we type on the vintage typewriter. So love y'all and I will see you tomorrow. Sweet dreams and thank you so much for being here and all your kindness. Good night.